But I got to go with the topic or the caller. In this case, Jeff in San Antonio. I told you he'd be back. How did I know? He's a badass. My man, right to the front of the line. Hey, Jeff, what's up? How are you?
I'm doing great, Jim. Happy belated birthday. I know it was a couple days ago, so happy.
Thanks so much.
One. Yeah, no problem, man. Pretty close to a year from when I called and, created my infamous persona. So just wanted to call and celebrate that anniversary and let you know that Hawk is definitely in need of some serious coaching, because I flew out to San Diego last week to make an impromptu visit, and the dude shot me down as soon as I got off the plane and said that I was not cool enough to show up. So, at least I don't drive a 200,000-mile Camry, and I made the trip worthwhile. I bought the fiancé a new vehicle and drove that mug back from Cali. So, wore my fiancé, and of course, wore Jordan, pterodactyl, and hey, thanks for everything, Jim, and keep it real.
All right, Jeff, you got it. Thanks very much. All right, so my man just called to wish himself a happy anniversary for crying on the radio. So what's a gift for that first anniversary? Is that gold? Is that silver? Is that wood? But it's amazing. He called to wish himself a happy anniversary, not for a wedding anniversary, an anniversary of, it's been almost to the day 1 year when he called this show and he cried on the air. My man, that is so badass. Right when I thought that you couldn't get any more badassery, you step up and you wish yourself a happy anniversary for that phone call. That is truly the very definition of being a badass. I thought having a kid was badass, but having a kid and wishing yourself happy anniversary for the 1 year date of crying on this show, now that's a real badass. Dude, you're unbelievable. All right, Hawk, let me weigh in really quickly with you. Now, I didn't follow that completely. Did he just say that you stoned him, that he went to San Diego and wanted to come to the studio and you said no?
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. That is, he told that story perfectly. He came to San Diego and he wanted to come to the studio, and I said no.
Why would you do that? I mean, anybody can come here anytime they want, right?
No, that's exactly why I said no.
But he's not, okay, fair enough. But he's not like anybody else. He should have hit you with the Evel Knievel. You know who the hell I am, Hawk? I'm Jeff in San Antonio. I'm a badass.
You know who the hell I am?
I mean, no, I'm not going to open the doors to anybody. We have a rule now, there's the Left and Laguna rule. You can't do it. But if not for him, then for who?
Not him. Definitely not him. I don't know what this guy's all about. I just know him from his phone calls. And
you do know what this guy's all about. He's all about his fiance. He's all about Jordan. He's all about being a badass. You know exactly what this guy's about. What more did you need to know?
Imagine if I let Jeff come up here. I mean, that wouldn't have gone well for me.
I'd say good work, Hawk. You finally did your job.
I think I did my job by telling him we'll pass, Jeff, but thank you so much for the consideration of wanting to drive up from San Diego to our studio. We appreciate that, but it's not going to happen.
For the first time ever, Hawk, you did do the right thing. Well done. I mean,
thank
Jeff,
you.
No offense, Jeff, but we just can't do that, right? I mean, clones would be coming through here every single day and we'd never get anything done. Okay, I got another story for you. Story time with Jim Rome. So when I'm young, I think a lot of you know the Tom Brokaw story. I went through a news phase very clearly. If I have a Tom Brokaw story and a Dan Rather story, you know that I went through a news phase, right? You know the Brokaw story. So when I'm in college, what I used to do, and again, remember, very different time, no internet, no social media, you can't IM anybody, you can't DM anybody, none of that. I'm talking snail mail. I used to write Dan Rather letters all the time. And I would say things like, I'm going to be in New York. Can I come visit and watch how you do your work? I'd really like to sit down and have 5 minutes of your time. I would do this all the time. And by the way, I would do it to a lot of people. And I just kept... And finally, I got a letter from his assistant. And the letter read, and I can almost remember this verbatim, Dear Mr. Rome, thank you very much for your interest. We are a news organization. Every single day, we cannot have people come by and watch us gathering news. We do this every single day. Thank you for your interest. You are not welcome to visit. Something along those lines. And I'm like, damn. Luckily as a young person, I already knew it's not how many no's, it's how many yeses. And you only get one yes can change everything. Well, Dan Rather's assistant, whoever she was, punched me right in the face via mail. So, Jeff, I'm going to say to you what was said to me like 30 years ago. We are running an operation here, Jeff, every single day. You're welcome to call the show as much as you want. You're welcome to email me, tweet at me, hit me up on Instagram, mark up my Facebook page. Do it every single day. But we are running a take operation, Jeff, every single day. I'm sorry, but you can't come in here and watch. Brokaw was a little bit nicer to me than Dan Rather's assistant was. But, I get it. I get it, man. If I were writing me letters every single day, that'd be like Jeff in San Antonio hitting me up over and over again. Hey, Rome, can I just come by and hang out? Can I come by and hang out? Dan Rather didn't want me to come by and hang out. At SA Sports Honk tweets, wow, Jeff in SA bought a car? Okay, Jeff. Does it have windshield wipers on the inside in case you start crying like a bitch?
A car.
No, Ken. No car has windshield wipers on the inside because it doesn't rain on the inside of cars. Liz is in. Liz in Falls City tweets, nice of Rat in San Antonio to call and tattletale to Rome about Hawk. Boy, it's bad if you're making Hawk a sympathetic figure. If you make Hawk the popular one in the fight. He called in to narc out Hawk. Snitches get stitches. Nobody likes a narc. Nobody likes a tattletale.
Snitches get stitches.
He's Batman.
I'm Batman.
Ed Willie Beeman 1 tweets, Hawk did his job right. I guess there's a first time for everything. At DLH1029 also tweets, if you had allowed Jeff in San Antonio in the studio, all you guys would have gotten cramps, wanted to watch Steel Magnolias, and eat a gallon of ice cream. Good job, Hawk. Very progressive tweet, Dave. Well done. Barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen, didn't want any of that. Great job, Dave. He's a badass. He's a badass because he has a kid.
I am definitely a badass.